the homeless aren't any different. They're our brothers and sisters. They have common goals, they have aspirations, they have dreams. My name is Dan Lunar and I'm a senior communication major here at Cabrini College. Photo for Social Change, the reason I signed up was I was looking to expand my photography skills, but also combine it with a social justice and common good aspect. So really the two kind of go right together, and the class gave me the opportunity to do that, so I took advantage of it.
Photography for Social Change is a course that I'd offered in the past, and it's a unique opportunity for students to engage with and work with homeless youth.
I was expecting to get out of the class. I was expecting to get an eye-opener, kind of open my eyes to the outside world. Before coming into the class, I was really closed-minded. I would say I was a sophomore, so I was really honed in on myself and my personal issues. I was never really uncomfortable. Like I mentioned, I was a little hesitant and reserved at first, but after a couple classes, I was more open. I was really getting to know their stories, they were getting to know my stories, and we were making some great bonds.
But more importantly, it helps to build self-esteem because they're taking pride and ownership in the work that they're creating. And it really just allows them to grow their creative voice within themselves, and that voice is something that I think is suppressed too often, and this program really helps them to share it with the world.
Biggest impact on me for the class was realizing that not that they aren't inhumane, but they're just like us. The homeless aren't any different. They're our brothers and sisters. They have common goals, they have aspirations, they have dreams, and they want to achieve them just as much as we do. They just have a lot, I wouldn't say a lot, but they have a little bit of a downfall that or they have a step in front of them that they have to take care of before achieving those dreams.
It positively influences the homeless because it's really helping them to build their self-esteem. It's helping them to look at the world literally through a different lens. So we've had youth who are involved, and they say that they walk the streets of Philadelphia and all they see is trash and violence, and they're afraid often of their surroundings. And now, after being in the program, they see a dandelion growing in the cracks of the street and they want to see the beauty in it.
Linda was a really strong mentor for me throughout this class and my other photography classes, and working with her and working with the homeless, I can't speak highly enough of her. None of this would be possible without her, and I can't even begin to thank her enough for the positive impact she's had on me, but also the homeless.
Dan really came out of the shell with this class. I think he felt maybe a little intimidated by the youth, not quite sure how to connect with them, what he might have to offer. And in the end, I think, he built an incredible bond with this one young girl, and occasionally still keeps in touch with her too. And he just blossomed so much. He was able to really open up his photography skills too. He had to start thinking outside of the box. How can he be more interesting and creative to the youth? And I think as a photographer he grew, but as a person as well, and his understanding of homelessness, I think, improved tremendously.
Photography definitely helps the homeless because it provides a way for them to creatively express themselves, and ultimately it helps them express themselves in a positive manner. So a lot of these men and women have faced hardships and they see themselves in a negative way, but photography helps them represent themselves and their stories in a positive way, and I think that's the biggest takeaway of how photography can help them.